This is it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go check out that site.
This is it. 4, 3, 2, 1 is for a countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown.
Come check us out tonight on the radio because we're going to be talking about this. And they get me. This is Trent's choice for my Father's Day. Just look, hurry! It's time. It's time to roll out the red carpet. Remember, I keep telling y'all the Lord keeps telling me we're in the red zone.
I have a theory about this. I've been saying that according to my understanding, my interpretation of the word, I believe that Revelation 12 is the past deception of Satan trying to be worshipped as God through a false trinity. And after that, he got punished. He was thrown in prison for 1,000 years. According to my interpretation, Revelation 12 and 20 is in the past. It's past already. Revelation 20, he's been thrown in the prison for 1,000 years and cast him into the bottomless pit. You've got serpent, devil, Satan, bound him 1,000 years. So according to my understanding, this is in the past. According to my understanding, when they make all of this, roll out the red carpet and bow down to the king, is because they know that it's in the past and they have access to piece of history that we don't. It's not available to the public, but the sons of Satan, they got it, they know it, and so they know that Satan is soon to be released from the 1,000-year prison. So I got a theory there. First, I'm going to show you that he's telling you to bow to the king, but the king, look at who is the king.
And then listen very closely.
You see, hurry, it's time to roll out the carpet, the red carpet, for the king. Look how the king is displayed. The king having a crown. A crown with 3 spikes. 3 spikes, like they have 3 fingers. The 3-line symbol. The 3-line symbol is because they have a claw, 3 fingers. And so when they scratch, it makes like 3 lines. You see the turtles? The turtles looking good, but they are sons of Satan, preparing us to accept them and think that they are good. Look, you've got, and I don't understand anymore what they're trying to do, because they want also that we think that the reptilians are the enemy and the good aliens are fighting the reptilians. You've got 3 fingers. 3 fingers, sons of Satan, all in green, like reptilians, like the father serpent, their father Satan, the serpent. Their father is Satan. The father is God Jesus. So you've got 3 fingers, and you've got 3 spikes on the crown, and you've got the 3-line symbols. If you look at okay, you've got here 666 energy drink, and you've got here it's called already, the Monster Beverage energy drink, which is also a 666. And look, it's 3 line. 3 line. In Hebrew, it means 666. But also it shows that they have 3 fingers, and when they scratch, it makes like 3 lines because of their claws. You've got the king here, according to Jonathan Click, Jesus coming. A crown with 3 spikes. I think it stands for the same 666 3-line symbols. And you've got horns, and he's in red. And he's saying, roll out the red carpet for Jesus' second coming, but it's really Satan disguised as Jesus. Do you see this?
Hey, wait for it! The royal birthday person coming this way! The Royal Highness! Bow before you! It's your big day, Your Highness, Your Worshipfulness, and every time you say something, we'll bow.
Do you see here? Satan in red, and the sons of Satan, which have horns also, in green. The sons of Satan are green, have horns. Satan have horns and is red. Do you see this? The sons of Satan green, having horns, and Satan himself having horns and in red. They want you to bow to Satan. The sons of Satan preparing the way for Satan.
And then when you leave the room, we'll go, and then we'll bow. Happy birthday! Yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, listen up. So remember I told you guys the story of the guy at the car wash that the Lord told me to, I just went to the car wash that day and that guy was waiting there and he got down on his knees and he says, every knee will bow, every tongue will confess. And I said, remember I told you for some reason I was compelled to go wash the bugs off my windshield? At that exact moment I had to go. Like it was, so Clay, watch this happen. I went into the store like randomly, just because Trin said, hey, look, Dad. And I went, oh, okay, let's go in. And I don't typically go in those stores. And
It's all set up, but he's never going to say it. He's saying that it's coincidence. Signs. It's signs from God. Or set up from Illuminati. Which is it? Is it the Antichrist spirit that is in him or the Holy Spirit?
And I just went in there, and this is the only card out of all the other cards in there that I picked up. And the reason I picked it up is because of the characters that are on the card. Because others...
He's telling you himself that it's because of the character that are on the card. And what you see is the sons of Satan green with horns and Satan red with horns.
the same characters that my son likes on cards. Anyway, how about...
He should have said, roll out the red carpet and bow down to the king of the earth. He should have said, bow down to the king of the earth. Because it's Satan that is coming first. You've got Jesus taking his bride, the Christian believer, in an instant by the... Jesus taking the believers in a twinkling of an eye, in an instant, in the rapture. Then, there is the great tribulation, 7 years of Satan on earth. And after that, you've got the second coming of Jesus. So what he should say is, bow down to the king of the earth, Satan. The king of kings is Jesus. The king of the earth is Satan. He should have said, bow down to the king of Satan. King of the earth, Satan. Bow down to the king of the earth. Why do you think he's just saying king? Because...
You know how I told you guys all these wild stories on the radio about the coincidental just freakiness?
Coincidence. The V. He's still wearing it. He's still proudly wearing the symbol of Satan. The V is symbol of Satan. The beard, goat beard on the bottom and the horns on top. He's still proudly wearing the vampire sunglasses, and he's saying that he's saved and his sin is behind him. He's still owed to his sins. He's still owed to his sunglasses, vampire sunglasses.
The Lord showing me you're in the red zone and that we're about to leave. He's about to show up. Well, we were walking in front of this arch.
He's saying that Jesus is about to show up. He wants you to think that the God that you can point at is going to be Jesus. He's saying, we're leaving. Jesus is about to show up. Jesus is about to show up. Satan will show up in Great Tribulation, and then Jesus' second coming after that. He's preparing you for the Antichrist.
Door right here, and it has a thing that says, Dad, not all heroes wear capes. And so my son said, hey, let's check it out, Dad. I said, okay, let's go in. So I'm going to walk in real quick. Yeah, I'm going to leave you right here. Yeah, right there. I'm gonna walk in and I'm gonna show you what happened. Clay's just gonna follow me real quick. We're just gonna go in. I want y'all to see all these cards. Check this out. So we came in here and we just, Trin and Clay and I are just all looking around. And I just walked back here towards the cards. And so, so as I walked back, I just walked over here and I just picked up the first card I saw out of all the cards in this whole store. Hey, sure.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? So anyway, this is the first.
Who do you think, which spirit do you think has inspired to make this card?
Card I picked up. Out of all the cards in this whole store, this is the one I picked up. Let's look. Come here. Look how many cards are in this store. Okay. So here's the point. Out of all the cards to come in here and pick, this is the card. And watch this. When you open the card, watch this.
Make way for it! The royal birthday person coming this way! The royal highness! Bow before you! It's your big day, your highness, your worshipfulness. And every time you say something, we'll bow. And when you leave the room, we'll go. And then we'll bow. Happy birthday, highness! Yeah.
Okay, so here's the point. The whole thing is about red. Once again, it's about red, the red carpet, and it's about the king coming, and everyone's gonna bow.
It's almost as if he's saying you that it's Satan that is coming, but he wants you to think that it's Jesus. Now another thing. You see this video here? He's all in red with an upside down cross behind him on his wall. Both of these together means blood sacrifice. Blood sacrifice of Satanists. And look at the title. Do you see? Blood sacrifice, the upside down cross behind him. And look at the title. I think that this is numerology in use. I'm going to tell you my theory.